The goal of non-duality is to get us to a natural state. I think very often people think that, we're trying to get to this blissful, um, exotic, different state, an altered consciousness, rather than just the natural human being consciousness. But it's my contention that non-duality is about getting to a natural state. And the beauty of the teaching is that, very simply, it tells us we don't know what this might be. Being a human being is fairly complex because we are not an individual single unit. It's not like you can just completely examine yourself, or you can examine one other person and know everything there is to be about a human being. We are so intricately entwined with the entire of existence, including other human beings, that little pieces of us can't be pulled out and seen and then known as this is what a human being is. So you and me can't examine ourselves for what it would be to be a natural human being, because we live in a society, an entire world really at this point, that has no idea what a natural human being might be. Maybe a way to look at it is that our societies are just band-aided together. It's like this problem happens, you put a Band-Aid on it. That problem happens, you put a Band-Aid on it. Until we're just like so fragmented that even the original wound can't be seen. So that feels like it might be a dilemma. That feels like it might be an unsolvable problem. But it's not. And that's the beauty of non-duality. Non-duality says you cannot pick apart the pieces. You cannot pull off all of the Band-Aids that have been put on every single wound that you've ever had, and that everybody in your society has ever had, and all your ancestors have ever had, and hope to find what this natural human being is. The details of being unnatural are so incredibly complex that we can't pick them apart. But being natural is so simple and easy and undivided that we can find it. Not two. Non-duality is simply saying you are not all those things. You are not the Band-Aids covering your wounds. You're not the wounds. You're not the thoughts about the Band-Aids. You're not the thoughts about the wounds, or your friend's wound, or your mother's wound, or your society's wound, or history, or anything like that. You are not those things. So in the end, it may seem complex if you're trying to deal with these millions and millions of things, unless you just completely put them all in one basket. There's all of that. Drop it all. Drop it all. What do you end up with? And fortunately, I guess neuroscience has taught us this a little bit, but so much of this comes to us from words. And if you can just understand this little concept, every spiritual teacher has to teach with words. The words are just kind of going around and around and around and around the issue, trying to bring you to that single point of consciousness. That's you. So, my opinion is that the goal of non-duality is to reach this completely natural state, a completely ordinary state. And if you accept this contention as at least possible, what if it's possible? If it's possible, then it takes the complication away.